For this bone tutorial, we'll look at the different joints in the distal limb of the bovine and equine. So here you see a standing limb of the equine, and we're just going to go over the joints very quickly. We went over this on a split specimen for the foot section. So here you just see it on the skeletal specimen. Here would be the fetlock joint. It would also be called the metacarpophalangeal joint, since it's the joint between the metacarpal and the phalanx. So metacarpophalangeal or fetlock joint. The next joint distally is the pastern joint. So that's between the long and short pastern bones. So pastern joint is here. That can also be called the interphalangeal joint because it's between two phalanges. And then you have the coffin joint. So this distal joint here is the coffin joint. Between the short pastern and the coffin bone would be the coffin joint. And it can also be called the distal interphalangeal, since the distal joint in between the two phalanges. So you can also call this one the PIP joint, P-I-P, proximal interphalangeal joint. So PIP, and this one would be called DIP, D-I-P, for distal interphalangeal. So DIP and PIP are also acceptable terms. The same applies to the bovine. So here we have a bovine foot, and I'll kind of take the same view there. And you have the same joints in the bovine. So you have the fetlock joint, the pastern joint, and then you have the coffin joint, but this one is most often called the pedal joint in the bovine. But otherwise, all the same names apply. However, remember that it is doubled, so you have those joints on 2 digits in the bovine.